Hello, welcome back to the channel, and today's video is going to be about your love story. We're going to dive into your impressions on each other, when and how you will meet each other. Thank you so much for the suggestions that you commented under. If you also want to see more videos next, just let me know and I'll make one for you. So yeah, we have three groups today, and if you're new here, this is how it works. You just choose the group that draws you the most attention to you the most, that draws you in the most. So let's introduce the group first. So for our group number 1, we have the Weight Rider Tarot deck with the Rose Quartz. And for group number 2, we have the Crybaby Tarot deck with Citrine. And for group number 3, we have the Kitty Corn Tarot deck with the Obsidian. So I'll give you a few moments of meditation and pause if you need to, and choose the group or the groups that you feel the most drawn to. And all you have to do is go to the timestamps of your group. So check the description as well as the comments to see the timestamp for each of the group. And I'll see you at the timestamp of your group. Welcome group number 1. If you chose this group, this is your reading for your love story. So let's start with your future spouse, future soulmate impression on you. And if you chose this group, perhaps you were drawn to this Rose Quartz, which is all about self-love, self-care, and open communication. So your future spouse first impression of you is that you are very kind, you're very strong, and you're a very, very brave person. And perhaps because of the life that you have gone through, they also see you as this person who is resilient, and the person who knows which things they need to let go of, right? For example, they see you as the person who don't get into fights that are unnecessary. Okay, so let's see more about your future spouse impression of you. Okay, they also see you as this generous person. As you can see here, this person is giving out a lot of things that they have. So they also see you as this generous person who is very giving and who has a lot of love to give, a lot of good advice to give. And despite you not having any sort of money, not a lot of money, but you still manage to be generous, and that's how they see you as. And by generous, it doesn't have to be just like giving money, right? It also can be things like attention. It also can be things like kindness, loyalty, and a lot of things that matter in a person, like the integrity of a person. So they see you as this very kind and kind-hearted and good-willed person. Okay, very nice. This card is perfect when it comes to the love reading. The Lover's card represents soulmate connection. So this future person of yours has the impression that you both are meant to be, okay? This person feels as though you are a perfect match. And this person also has the impression that you two will go together. And remember, this is about their first impression, so it doesn't necessarily have to be true about yourself. This is just their impression of you at first. Okay, let's see what else he or she thinks when he or she sees you first. They also see you as this person who is very logical and sharp-minded. So they see you as a person who is very smart, very responsible, and also very capable, very independent as well. And they also see you as this person who is good with languages. That is the energy I'm feeling as well. They also see you as this person who can sort of see through things, with a sharp mind. You don't necessarily trust what's on the surface, and you have a very quick mind, quick wit, for example. So yeah, this person sees you as the person who is very, very sharp-minded, very, very smart and intelligent. So that is their first impression of you. Oop, a lot of strong energy, and this card just popped out. Okay, they also see you as this person who is very calm and also who needs to sort of like, they see you as this person who has this calm energy, and they also see you as the type of person who does a lot of meditation, who does a lot of like yoga, right? They have this impression of you that you will be into things like that. That gives you peace of mind. Or they also see you as the person who would enjoy arts, artistic, and perhaps it's in the way that you dress, group number one, that they might think about this on the first impression. Okay, so let's see what else. Ooh, they also see that you can be a bit of a lone wolf. So for example, if they see you in a group setting, they might think that you are actually very like different and distinct from your group, as in you seem as though you're in your own little world, in your own little mind, trying to figure out, you know, what you want to do next. Even in group setting, their impression of you is that you are unique and you are wise, and you seem to be like on your mind a lot. That is what they have as their impression of you, group number one. Okay, I also want to know a little bit more about their impressions, so let's take a look. Okay, so this card match a lot with the Strength card. They see you as the person who knows how to walk away, want to walk away from things that are not really healthy for you. And they also see you as this person, a little bit like an introverted person. So group number one, if you give off the thinking type, like as in like a lone wolf thinking type, that is the impression that they have of you, group number one. So they see you as this person who just thinks outside of the box, who don't really go with the norms, who don't really go with the with a lot of people, like in the general type of group. So they see you as this very unique, distinct person, group number one. Yeah, they see you as this person who is always like in their own world, you see? So they see you as this person who is always like on their mind, always thinking about stuffs. And perhaps that is why your future soulmate is very interested in you, is because of your mysterious aura, as in they don't really know like what is happening on your mind, and you just seem a bit like you're in your own little world, trying to think about things, and your future soulmate is very curious about what's going on in your mind. And you have this sort of like mysterious vibe, mysterious energy to you, group number one. So yeah, this is their impression of you, group number one. So let's take a look. We will move on to the next reading, which is about your impression on your future soulmate, future partner, future husband, wife, future boyfriend, girlfriend. Okay, so let's take a look at your love story. What is your impression of that person? Okay, so you see this person as a person who is a go-getter, who is witty, and who knows how to act well in a social setting. So this person can be the person who blends in well with the group, and at the same time, they have this smart, young energy about them. So when you see them for the first time, your impression is that, okay, this person is very smart, witty, and also this person seems to have this youthful energy that you would like to vibe with, you know? That is the impression that you get from your future, on your future partner. Ooh, okay, so the impression that you get from your future wife or husband is also that they seem a bit like broken-hearted, as if they have gone through some, you know, betrayals or traumas. So you see this person who, like, you feel as though you need to save them from and to help them heal from something. So that is how you see them for the first time. okay? But you also have a very high opinion of them. You believe in their abilities, and you believe that they have everything that you wish that you had and everything that you admire. So for example, if you admire someone who is very like suitable, who knows how to fit in with the group, who knows how to be sociable, but you're more of like an introverted person, this person has the quality of being a little bit more extroverted and doing very well in social settings. Someone you can see that compliments you, okay? So that is your impression on your future partner. Okay, and you also see this person a little bit like stubborn as well, group number 1. So you feel as though this person, remember what I said about young energy, and because of that you feel as though it's a bit of the opposite type from you, like he or she doesn't really walk away, even though for you you feel as though you would walk away from that situation, right? For example, you have a very good boundary with people, but you feel as though this person, your future partner, is not really good with setting boundaries, and they don't know when to walk away, and they stay in the fights longer than they need to be, group number 1. So that is one impression that you get of them as well. Okay, and you also get the feeling from them, the impression is that they are a lucky entity to you, they are the lucky symbol to you, they also represent new beginnings to you, and they also represent like new stability to you. You feel as though this person can provide a lot of stability in your life. That is your impression of them at the same time. I want to know a bit more about your impression on this person, because there are so many things that come into the picture. So this impression you have on this person is that you feel as though you need to be a bit of a healer for them. Remember, for their broken heart. So you feel as though you need to be this girl in the picture who is going to bring in new beginnings and who is going to bring in fresh energy, who can also like sort of help this person as well. So you feel as though you can be the hero as such to this person's despair. And perhaps this person, your first impression on this person is that they need to be saved, you know? So you feel as though you need to be this kind of person to them, is the impression. Yeah. You also feel that this person can be a bit immature as well. And at the same time, you are kind of attracted to that energy. You cannot quite explain, you know? You just feel like this person is the damsel in distress, you know? So you feel like this person, the things that they do are not really like what you would do. So you really want to give this person good advice on how to manage their situations. And you really want to help this person get over whatever feelings that they have, because perhaps group number 1, you have already experienced this kind of heartbreak or betrayal or trauma that you really want to help this person out. So yeah, you just feel like this person is someone who needs to be saved, group number 1. That is your impression, first impression on them. Okay, yeah. You feel as though this person really needs to be not left alone. And although this person shows a lot of charms to you, at the same time, you sort of like see that dark side of that person, and your impression is that you need to save him. All right? Ooh. Okay. So, yeah, you feel as though you really need to help this person come into conclusions about their feelings and decisions. So I feel as though group number 1, your impression is that you need to help them make some sort of decisions or some sort of advice to be more clear-minded. That is why you really like think about this person on the first time that you meet them. Okay, so we talked about your first impressions on each other. So let's try to figure out how and when you will meet this person, your person. Okay, how and when will you meet this person, group number 1? Let's find out. Okay, all right, so I can see that you're going to meet this person not really like fast, but between in months or a year. That is the time frame that I can tell estimatedly. Okay, and this person will bring a lot of passion to you. So the way that you will meet this person is by a connected passion or interest. So if you have some sort of social group or some sort of interest that has to do a bit with meeting other people, for example, playing board games or going to like language parties where you can exchange languages, or you could also meet this person in a passion project, for example, like in a school project that you decided the topic on, but this person will become your teammate. So I can see a lot of the passion projects that will definitely come into effect with in your love story. And yeah, this strength sort of like confirms that the way that you will meet this person is by one person will try to help the others, try to sort of like heal the next person. And it can be you healing them, or it can be them healing you as well. So that is how you will meet each other. And I feel as though you will sort of like get into deep conversations, not really like too long after you've met each other, and that's how you would feel as though you need to help each other out as well. Group number 1, that is what I can see. I can see like some of you studying psychology as well for some reason, group number 1. And I feel as though you might be studying psychology, or you might be into being a therapist or a psychologist, and that's why it's so appealing to you that someone catches your attention, right? Because they seem as though they need some help. Yeah, they seem as though they're hopeless and powerless. Okay, group number 1. So I feel as though you will your attention will just go to the person who seem a bit like helpless, powerless as well, who seem a bit like a victim, as to say group number 1. And I feel as though you will be drawn to that energy because you sort of have this energy, group number 1, of being a helper, someone who just wants to see people being happy, you know? And if you could help even just a little bit, you would be happy to help, group number 1. And that is how and when you could meet this person. So yeah, the cups sort of shows the timeline. You will meet them in months or in a year. Okay, but there are a lot of offerings coming your way. So it feels as though you might be the person pursuing your future partner, group number 1. That is what I can see. I feel a bit more like you're the dominant energy in this sort of like first part of the relationship. So you might be taking a lot of first steps, group number 1. So let's find out about your compatibility, like your connections with each other. How could those be like in your love story? Okay. Playfulness. Okay. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So yeah, I think you will meet this person in social settings where you will be talking like deep things, but at the same time at the fun settings. So I can see that the universe is telling you to sort of like be playful a bit and sort of like appreciate your future partner's playfulness that you get on the first impression when you meet them for the first time. Ooh, past life relationship, you have known each other before. So this makes sense because remember what you would get into deep conversations with each other so fast, and this can be because of the connection you already had in your previous life, right? That's why it doesn't take too long for you to sort of like get into deep conversation, deep topics, and straight into healing each other as such. All right. So that is your love story, and I also want to know about the initials of your future boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. Let's see, shall we? Okay, so we have P, we have S, we have F, we have B, 2 B's, we have X, and we have H. Okay, so that is your reading for your love story, group number 1. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about your reading, and if you have any suggestions for future videos on what you want to see next, just let me know and I will make that video. And also please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow my channel. That would be really much appreciated. And like and subscribe. All right, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Hello, welcome group number 2. If you chose this group, this is your reading for what is your love story going to be like. So let's start off with their impression of you when they meet you for the first time, okay? Okay, so 4 of Wands is all about like conflicts and confrontations and getting into fights, group number 2. So perhaps when they meet you for the first time, they have this impression that you're very like passionate, very fire energy, but also like a bit confrontational. So it can also mean like positive, like as in you standing up for the people that you care about, or negative as in you just get into fight just because you like to fight, you know? Okay, so at least they see you as this person who is very opinionated and who is very strong on their opinions. Okay, but they also see you as the person who is just. Who is just means like who knows how to see things from right from wrong. So they feel as though you have good sort of like judgment as well when it comes to things, and they also see you like a person who can handle things really well as well, and perhaps even too well sometimes, as in getting into direct confrontations with others, and that is their impression of you. Okay, so 3 of Cups actually represent like someone who is very much like family oriented, and also someone who loves parties, someone who loves friends. Okay, so they see you as this person who is actually like community oriented person when they meet you for the first time. So their impression of you is that you're just this person who can be a little bit hot-headed, because you sort of like don't hesitate to show your true feelings and your true thoughts out loud. And although they see you as the hot-headed person sometimes, they also know that you have this good sense of like justice, that you are a person who cares about what is right and what is wrong. So they see you as the person who can be a little bit on fire because of your morals and values as well. But they also see you like in a positive way, as in they see you someone who loves their family and who loves their friends. Okay, group number 2. Ooh. And then they see you as the person who can be a perfect match for them, group number 2. This is really good card to get in a love reading. So group number 2, perhaps your authentic side of your personality, as in not being afraid to speak up for yourself and for others. And yeah, you can be seen as like hot-headed on the first impression, but this person definitely see you as the person who can be a perfect match for them. Perhaps your future person is like more of a timid, introverted person who doesn't really know how to speak up their mind, who doesn't really like know how to say no. So perhaps your hot-headedness on their first impression of you sort of like attracts them, because they cannot do what you do. Okay, so 9 of Swords tells me that their first impression of you is a very strong one, because it's about the person who is like a bit of like the person who seems to be, having a lot of difficult times, so they see you as the person who is strong, and also they see you as the person maybe who got backstabbed, and that's why you were like fighting. You seem to be in a fighting mode, in a hot-headed mode when they first meet you, like when their first impression of you. Okay, so they see that you react that way only in the situations where you sort of like need to defend yourself. Okay, group number 2. Okay, so 7 of Wands is all about the work that you do, and they also see, see, so these cards actually like confirm that they see you as the person who like work really hard to stand up for your values, for your beliefs, no matter how out of the world it can be. Like some people will not really go as far as you do according to their impression of them, to protect the people that they care about, and to like do the things that are not really, for example, right, if you are a girl Group number 2, a lot of people may expect that you don't really hold your ground and you don't really like defend yourself when someone is coming at you, you know, like negatively. But your person sees you that you actually act out of the norms, as in to knowing like standing up for yourself with confidence, okay? So they see you as the person who knows how to stand up for their beliefs. That's good. Okay, let's find out more about the impression. Okay, and they also see you as the person who is very like actually giving, okay, who is generous. And they see you as the person who has a lot of authority and sort of like the how can I describe it? The feeling, the vibe of having the control over situations, you know? That is how they see you. Like they see you as the person who has control over situations, people, both externally, like as in knowing how to react to certain situations, and also internally, knowing your own beliefs well enough to defend those beliefs. That is what they feel like, really like they just feel drawn to you because of these impressions, and that is what I can see. Okay, so group number 2, we just learned about the impressions that they have on you when you first meet, and let's find out how you would feel, okay, your impression on them when you meet for the first time. Let's see, what do you think about them when you meet them for the first time? Okay, good. So you also like feel as though this person can see right from wrong. Like remember, their first impression of you is that you're fighting, okay? You're hot-headed. But at the same time, they start to understand you because they know how to see good people from the bad ones and the good situations from the wrong ones, right? So they see you like fighting, but they understand why. They understand that you're protecting yourself, your values, and your people. Group number 2, and that's why they didn't really like get taken aback when they met you for the first time. That's why their first impressions were good. And at the same time, you have this sort of same energy that you both share, which is the ability to see things from right from wrong, right? So you both have the ability to sort of judge things for what they are. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles, you see this person as sort of like entrepreneur. You see this person who is a bit of an observer more than a person who do action. You see this person as like self-starter as well. And you see this person who is very like stable in their own mind and also like stable in their jobs as well. And you see this person as like responsible person, loyal also, and a bit of a mysterious energy as well. Group number 2. And you also see this person as being a little bit more conservative than what they might be actually be like. So yeah, this is your first impression of them, okay? And you also see this person as someone you can rely on when you are feeling hot-headed, okay? You see this person as sort of like water energy, you know, who can put out the fire that you have inside you. So you see this person as someone who can bring sort of like some sort of calm to you when you're feeling like chaotic and as though super hot-headed. So you see this person who can sort of like balance your own energy of fireness into of you. Okay, so you see this person as very like responsible, and I feel as though this person might be a bit younger than you, but at the same time you also see that he is very like mature, and you also feel that he is very reliable and he is very, very cool is what you see. And I feel like you see him like as him or her as very good looking as well. But this person has a lot of masculine energy as well, okay? Like cool, calm, masculine energy. So whether it's a girl or a boy, masculine energy having these is a sign of like a very like high confidence, high self-esteem. So yeah, this is your first impression of them. And I want to see what else you think of them when you meet them for the first time. Okay, Nine of Swords. You also see this person who is wise enough to understand your own struggles and to understand what might be more than what's on the surface. So you see this person who has been through some difficulties in their lives, and that's why they're where they are right now. So perhaps you already know this person and you've already heard a bit of their life stories. And because of that, you see this person as someone you can really trust, rely on, even with your deep secrets and a bit of some things you don't really share with most people, group number 2. So yeah, this is your first impression. And I want to figure out how and when you will meet your person. So let's find out, shall we? How and when. Ooh. Knight of Swords. You're going to meet this person really fast. And actually, I have this feeling that from the energy of the cards, that you've already met this person fairly fast. And if you haven't, you're going to meet this person pretty soon. Yeah, this is very like fast energy. Swords energy is very, very fast. And I want to know how you will meet this person as well. Okay, a lot of like King, Queen, Knight energy, which are major energies when it comes to tarot cards. So this tells me that you're going to meet this person. How, right? You're going to meet this person when you're in your vibing area of being the boss girl or boss man, okay? You're going to meet this person when you're at your most confident level, when you're at your best self. And you're going to meet this person when you're at your best self in both your mind and also your stability, like stable things like your money as well. When you feel good and grounded, that's when you're going to meet this person, okay? And yeah, you're going to meet this person most likely on some sort of like celebrations, or like on this picture can be on birthday as well, or on the days that someone is not feeling quite well as well, okay? And that's why maybe you were standing up for someone that didn't really feel well. Yeah, a lot of King and Queen energy. I love that. So yeah, you will meet this person when you're definitely feeling on fire, when you're definitely like on top of your things, like you're doing the very best job at your work. You're doing the very best job at your self-care. Okay, you're feeling the most motivated. So that's how and when you might meet your future partner. And I also want to learn a bit more about your connection, like how you would be together, how you'd be like together. Past life relationship. Okay, same as group number 1, group number 2. You have known each other before. Okay, and maybe that's why you seem to share at least the same impressions on each other, because you sort of like gauge each other's core values, even just on the first impressions that you meet them, because you already know a bit of each other in your past life. Wow, wedding. This situation involves marriage. So yeah, this is a very strong soulmate connection, group number 2, that you might have with this person. And it makes sense, you know. I feel like I get a lot of the fulfilled, mature, established energy from you, group number 2. And I feel like this is a very like good timing for you and the person to get settled down as well. So yeah, good, very good energy. Okay, someone from your past is returning to your life. This can be literally from the past or from the past life, you know. So yeah, you have a lot of past life connection. That is for sure, group number 2. So you will feel as though you've known each other for quite a while, even though you have met each other for just like 5 minutes, you know. There are some people who really make you feel like that, and your person is the one who will make you feel like you've met each other already. And it's because you really have in the past, okay? All right, so let's find out the initials of your future partner, potential initials. 2 B's, 2 J's, A, F, Q, and R. So these are the initials, potential initials of your future partner. So that is it for your love story reading, group number 2. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give a thumbs up and subscribe. and I'm trying to grow my channel, so your subscribe can be a lot meaningful. And also let me know the videos that you want to watch next, and I will definitely make a video based on that request. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Okay, welcome group number 3. If you chose this group, this is your reading for your love story, your first impressions of each other. So let's find out your future person's first impression on you. Okay. Oh, Hermit. So they feel as though you are a bit of a private person, a bit of a lone wolf kind of vibe, you know, a bit of a introverted energy, introverted, self-reflective, self-introspective vibes you give off. And also they see you as a bit like lonely person as well, you know, group number 3. Okay, so let's find out. What else does this person think of you for the first impression? Okay, King of Wands. They also see you as this person who is full of passion and who is very unique in your own self, in your own world. Okay, group number 3. They see you as this person who is really in control of your own inner world, and they see you as this person who knows exactly what you want and what you need, and who knows exactly how to communicate your feelings and desires, and who knows how to get things done. Group number 3. So they see you as this person who is a bit of a go-getter as well. You know, like you have this quiet energy to you, but you also have this intelligent, street smart ways of doing things. So that is their impression of you, group number 3. And remember, this is the first impressions from them. So it can or cannot be like exactly the same as your true self, because first impressions, right, they can be always wrong or right. Okay, Ace of Cups. They see you as this person who is truly in touch with the inner emotions. They see you as this person who is very, very rich in empathy, and who is very, very rich in giving a lot of good advice when it comes to emotional world. They see you as this person who is very loyal as well, who is very caring, and they also see you as this person who is very kind, okay, who is very kind, and they're just so smart emotionally, like emotionally intelligent is how they see you as for the first impression. Okay, so let's see what else. Ooh, they see that you also are a bit of a person who values people around you. So they see you as this person who knows how to value the right people. They also see you a bit of a person who is family oriented, a bit of a traditional person for the first impression. So yeah, they see you as a very like good person. That is the general impression. Okay, 8 of Cups, they also see you as the person who has the emotional intelligence to walk away from the things that do not really serve you anymore. They see you as this person who can just leave a party when you don't feel like it anymore without needing to justify why you are leaving, right? Sometimes people have difficult times setting boundaries, saying no, and leaving party when they feel like they want to leave. And they see you as this person who can do that, like who can set strong boundaries and just leave, you know, like, all right, I'm out of here, no need to people please. So they see you as this person who has complete control over boundaries as well. Good. A lot of good first impressions for sure. They also see you as this person who is wise and who has suffered a lot of difficult moments in your life, and who seem a bit more mature, and as though you are mysterious, right? You're a bit mysterious as in the vibes that you give up, which is a bit like, okay, I've been through so much and I've learned so much, type of like wise hermit energy, group number 3. Okay, a lot of good first impressions actually, group number 3. They also see you as the person who is very cute, very adorable, very, very like cute. That's what I see. Like, you know, sometimes when you find something pretty or beautiful, it's like, okay, but if you find someone or something cute and adorable, it's a little bit more like a stronger feeling, you know, in my opinion at least. Like, oh, that's so cute, like kind of impression on you. Okay, they see you as this very cute person who like they would like to go on an adventure with as such. Okay, very like cute, positive vibe energy. So I can see that your person is going to be the person who sees the good in everyone almost, because see how their first impressions of you is like. It's very cute and positive for sure. So yeah, that is their impression on you. So let's find out your impression. What do you think about them when you meet them for the first time? Okay, your impressions on them. Oop, card just blowing away. Ooh, you see this person as a very serious person. Very serious, but also very in control, and also very like authoritative person. You see your first impression of them is that, oh wow, this person is so responsible, so mature, and this person knows how to get things done. This person knows how to appear serious, right? And this person knows how to communicate in the ways that they are heard clearly, and they have a lot of presence, okay? So when you see that person for the first time, you just feel their strong presence, group number 3. Okay, ooh. Also, you see this person that is not like any other person you have met. So this person sort of like brings a lot of the new perspectives on the people that you like. So perhaps this person can, normally it's not really your ideal type, but this person will bring a change, like total complete change of what kind of person you are actually attracted to. So this person will definitely have some things about them that can change your mind, okay? So that card can also mean that your impression of them, like, oh, super serious, super responsible, can change. As in like, oh, they're super fun in just a matter of seconds. Okay, see, sun. So this represents like, oh, super fun, super cool. So see, when you first meet them, you're like, okay, this person's so serious. Maybe I don't like this person ideally. And then you think your first impression is like, oh wow, this person is actually so cool, so fun to hang out with. This person is actually not as serious as I thought this person was. So group number 3, your impressions change so quickly. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. You also see this person who is very protective of what they have. You also see this person as someone who is a bit like private as well when you meet them for the first time. Okay, and you also see this person who you know is very like romantic, and they have this sort of like soft side to them that you know will come out when you're together. So when you see them, you might daydream a bit about them being your partner, because they have this soft side, soft spoken side about them, and that is your first impression at least. Okay, you also see this person who is a little bit mysterious, like you don't really know what they're thinking, and that's why you want to know them better. They have the sides to you that's both serious and fun on the first time that you meet them, and that's your impressions on them. And that's why you sort of feel as though this person is a bit mysterious, and you would like to find out like what this person is going to do next, okay? All right, so that is your impression on them, about them. So let's find out like how and when you're going to meet this person, okay? Oh, great. Good cards falling apart. 10 of Wands. Okay, so I feel as though you're going to meet this person like pretty soon, and also at the time when you feel as though you're doing too much, you know, at the point where you are at the point of like burnout, or when you're very stressed, you might meet this person as well. And you might feel as though you need a little bit more spontaneity, and that's when you like start to go out of a bit of your comfort zone, and that's when you might meet this person. Yeah, good. Queen of Pentacles. So you might meet this person when you're thinking about having stability in your life. Remember what I said about feeling burned out and you needing spontaneity? So yeah, you really need that kind of energy, like the stable energy, in order to feel less burnt out and to feel less like you need to sort of like, you don't want that chaotic life anymore, you know? And you will meet this person very soon for sure. But I can see like from 6 months from now, that is the timeline that I can estimate based on the cards. So King of Wands is about like, you might meet this person when you're both doing your own passion and interest and hobby. So it can be between like mutual interest, you might meet this person. And you might also meet this person between like healing yourself, healing your emotions, and trying to have a more stable life. So when you're sort of like setting up new routine is when you might meet this person as well. Like maybe you will go to the new dance lessons in order to free up and feel more, feel better and take care of yourself. And you know, if you love dancing and that's what you want to be, and that's when you might meet this person as well. Okay, yeah. So it's when, yeah, you see, it's when you sort of like carry on too much and you're like, okay, I'm too burnt out, or at least, okay, I'm almost at the point of burnt out. It's when you might meet this person as well. Group number 3. Okay, that's good. And I want to know about your connections to each other as well. Okay. Ooh, very soon. So clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So this is actually a card that's telling you to sort of like figure out your want and need in a partner. So if you don't know, or if you're not sure yet what you want in your future partner, now is the time to start thinking and manifesting those traits. If you want someone who is reliable but also fun, start to manifest those things that you want, okay? So that when you meet people, you will try to see through that person if they are fun, if they can be a good match to you in a playful way. Okay, manifestation is very fun. Okay, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so this can be about like burnout. Okay, remember that you might meet this person when you're trying to heal from your burnout sessions. So you need to pay attention to yourself. Okay, your red flags, like, am I pushing myself too much? Am I doing too much? Am I overburdening too much? Am I taking on too much? So if you are, try to take a break, and yeah, who knows, you might meet your future partner in that journey. So that is the reading, and let's find out about your initial future partner's initials. Okay, R, 2 M's, my bad, 1 M, so R, M, W, P, O, Q, Z, and O. So 2 O's. So these are the possible initials of your future partner. All right, so that is the reading I have for you today for your love story group number 3. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give a thumbs up, and also let me know what you thought of the reading, and give me some ideas for future videos, and I'll make them. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.